everyone, I'm in New York for the UN General Assembly, sprinting to this event, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it on time, but there's so many detours and road closures, so it's a maze. Every barricade in the entire city is deployed, and every cop and every garbage truck to block off streets. Hello and happy Monday. We are back in my apartment in DC after a couple weeks of traveling. It's been a little bit all over the place and I am so close. Almost, maybe. We'll see when this even sees the light of day. But I'm so close to making my schedule like slightly back to real time from posting, because I've been honestly, like, since the beginning of the summer, I have been so inconsistent and all over the place, and honestly just like in a bit of a posting slump, as you guys have noticed, because it's been like pretty few and far between for my vlogs this summer. But I finally had a couple back-to-back that I've gotten up like right before my trip, and I just got back a few days ago. So now I'm filming this and hopefully we're like close to being back to real time. Yeah, getting back into routine this week and getting after it. There's a lot going on. It's a very busy week at work. We have a huge event tomorrow that's like our flagship annual event. I'm not as directly involved with it because it's not like my portfolio that it's focused on, but it's definitely something that is all hands on deck, and I am going to be helping with a lot tomorrow. I was online for work last week, but I was in New York at the UN General Assembly, so I was going to meetings and I was running around and, you know, attending events, so I wasn't really able to get through like my inbox and tasks and projects that I'm working on independent from that whole thing. And there's just a lot coming up, so we're getting into the thick of a very busy fall, and it's all exciting stuff, but it's just overwhelming when it's like the Monday that you're back to it, you know? It's a work from home, cozy, cloudy Monday. It's been kind of like rainy off and on the last couple of days, which I welcome. It's very cozy. This living room that actually looks like someone kind of lives here. Now that I have like something on the wall and a plant there. I think I might have to move it because it's only been there for a couple weeks. I mean, I was gone, so I wasn't watering it for like the 10 days I was gone. They said to water it maybe once a week. But I watered it yesterday and it's still a little droopy, but I think it needs more sunlight. And I think the issue, I talked to them when I was at the plant store about how I don't have much sunlight at all in here, and I wanted something that was very low maintenance and didn't need to be in direct sun. And they said that this one is good for north facing apartments, and even back there I think it's getting a little droopy. So I'm gonna give it a few days with the water and see if that helps, but I might have to move her up to getting more of the light, because even in here, like, I'm pretty sure this is indirect sunlight, so that's just like straight up darkness. But yeah, my apartment feels very cozy getting into the fall. I'm doing some follow-up and analysis after meetings and events that I attended last week. I was in New York for just a few days on the tail end of my Mallorca trip for my friend's wedding. I have a lot of notes, so I'm going through and kind of synthesizing and putting some of this online. I think I'm gonna go for a little stroll. I think it was raining earlier, but it should be done for the day. And I wanna go for a little walk, get some fresh air, get out of this apartment once I log off, and maybe swing by a store and get some stuff for the week. I saw a recipe for this chicken enchilada skillet that looked really, really good on TikTok, but then I kind of looked up a slightly tweaked version that I think I wanna get ingredients for and make it tonight. I'm gonna do like a variation of that and see how it goes. And I do want to try making more meals again that are new and different and trying new recipes, because I definitely think I go through this like at least once a year where I'm like, okay, I'm bored of making the same 3 things on rotation. I'm going to try all this new stuff, and then I'll add like 1 or 2 into the rotation and then go back to my usual suspects. I'm going to get back to this and try and focus on getting as much of this done as possible, and then kind of get my stuff in order for the evening and go for a walk and see what else I need to get from the store. I got some enchilada skillet supplies, but more importantly, I've been looking for this. I saw someone post this on their story and I was like, there's no way. But they have Oreo flavored Coke Zero, and my Safeway had it, and I'm so excited to try this right now. I got the 6-pack. I don't know why, I just prefer cans. I actually look like I belong in Twilight right now. A little spooky. Okay, that's slightly better. I was a big fan as a kid of vanilla Coke. It was pretty much the only soda that I liked. I could not stand the taste of soda, but I loved vanilla Coke. Here we go. You can hear the sizzle. I also like these mini cans because I never really want to drink as much as in like a full. Oh yeah, it's only 7.5 ounces. That's like a perfect amount. Ooh, it smells slightly sweet. Whoa. That is scary accurate. Like the first sip is like very cream flavored and then more like a chocolatey aftertaste, but it actually tastes exactly like an Oreo. Okay, that's so freaking good. I'm glad I tracked it down. I'm definitely gonna refrigerate these because this is not cold enough. I'm gonna pour it over ice actually. But it's subtle too. It's not like it doesn't taste like you're drinking like a cream soda kind of thing. It's kind of like a cotton candy grape where you're like, how is this a grape? But I also feel like the more sips you take, the more it wears off. Like it was really that first sip where I was like, what? If you like sweet things and Oreos, you'll like this, but also if you don't like overly sweet things, they really did a good job of like middle of the road. Let's make some dinner. It was starting to sprinkle as I was walking back, so I was glad I got some steps in before that. I realize it probably looks spooky at this stage, but I just forgot to film at the beginning. I just did olive oil on the bottom, a can of green chilies, rotisserie chicken that I just ripped apart, and taco seasoning. So I'm gonna blend this together and then add enchilada sauce and let it simmer. Okay, now it's boiling. I am using 3 corn tortillas, and I realized after I'd started ripping them that it said to cut them, which makes a lot more sense because this looks way better. But I have some like random crumbles that I'm still gonna use because they'll taste the same. And now this is boiling. This feels like a lot of tortilla though. The recipe said even more because, I mean, I'm making a smaller serving, but I'll just mix it all in there. This like doesn't make mathematical sense to me, but also I wasn't really measuring properly, so. Okay, and now that the tortilla strips are soft after a few minutes, I'm just gonna top this with some cheese, and then we bake it at 350 for like 20 minutes, which feels like a long time because the chicken's already cooked, but we'll see. Yum! Gonna let this cool and then scoop some onto a plate, and that's easy dinner. Okay, good morning. I'm headed off. Today we have kind of like a big deal event, like I mentioned. Oh, my earring just fell out and I was like, well, what just broke on me? I have a driver arriving in 10 minutes. Yeah, of course, like my time got away from me and I need to be there in 20 minutes, so that's not enough time to get the bus. I'm wearing a little skirt suit that I got for COP last year. That is this like tweed black and white speckled thing. It's from Mango and I got it at Nordstrom, and I put my hair in a headband because I just don't want it in my face and annoying me. It's raining outside, so I got an umbrella, and my laptop is charged. I'm trying to think of anything else I might need. Hopefully we're good. I'm excited. It should be a big day with these little kitten heels. Shoes I got from Naturalizer. Why can I not speak? I also got them for this outfit last year, and they're pretty comfy. I was walking a lot in them when I was like wearing them the first time, so I ended up changing out of them, but I feel like they'll be good for this where I'm like not on my feet constantly. I really like this skirt suit situation. I haven't worn it as a full outfit since then. I've worn the pieces separately, but it looks so good and sleek put together. I will see you guys on the other side. Let's hope everything goes off without a hitch. About to watch the VP debate.
Vice presidential debate begins right now.
This is an ABC News special.
Good evening, I'm Nora O'Donnell, and thank you for joining us for tonight's CBS News Vice Presidential Debate. We want to welcome our viewers on CBS, on other networks here in the U.S. and around the world. Let's introduce the candidates. Minnesota's Democratic Governor Tim Walz and Ohio's Republican Senator J.D. Vance tonight meeting for the first time.
The first time I'm speaking in today's clip, but it is a work from home Wednesday, so we are cozying up in this like dreary weather that's continuing. It was raining a lot yesterday. I don't think it's actually raining today, but it's the kind of weather where you look outside and it's so foggy, cloudy that you can't tell if it's like finally drizzling or not. But I don't think it is. I'm going for a little walk really quick. Not really a walk, I'm just gonna go run an errand, and it's lunchtime, so I just quickly ate a couple breakfast tacos. Whenever I get a pack of tortillas like I did for my enchiladas, which have been amazing, by the way, I'm really into this enchilada skillet thing. I'm gonna add that into my rotation. Whenever I get tortillas, I like struggle to eat all of them before they go bad, and I don't personally think they freeze and thaw very well, so I don't like to do that if I can avoid it. So breakfast tacos it is. Now I'm running to return my Newly. It's October 2nd, which my billing date is October 1st, so I can get new stuff. I'm excited. I got a pretty good use out of this stuff. I don't even know if I filmed a haul of this because it was right before I left for Mallorca, and most of it was like clothes from Mallorca, and I wore most of them. There was like one or two pieces that I didn't get around to just because of the weather, but otherwise it served me well. I had a good dress for the wedding, and I had some stuff that I wore in New York for work. We're gonna go and get some actual fall things because the weather is definitely more consistently cool than it is hot. That being said, I think it's gonna get up to like high 70s, almost 80s again this weekend, but we're gonna pretend not, and we're gonna get cute fall clothes because dress for the weather you want is my motto. Also have a free coffee from Dunkin', and I do love to use those. So I'm gonna get, I really want to try their coffee milk, which is for the Dunkin' latte. It's basically like a latte made with coffee milk, which is like coffee flavored milk, which seems a little redundant in the sense that you're already drinking coffee, but never enough coffee in my opinion. So I don't really want a whole latte though. I don't like to drink that much milk. So I'm just gonna get iced coffee with like coffee milk splash added just to try it. And then coming back and continuing with my work day, I have lots of to-do list items to get through. I have a meeting this afternoon with a new colleague, which is exciting. Okay, this is like very bitter. I don't think there's very much coffee milk in it, and I can't really taste it, so kind of a fail. But I'm sure the Dunkin' latte itself is like much sweeter. I don't know. Dunkin' is very hit or miss though, so not a very controlled scientific experiment. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I'm doing the bald baby look today. Couldn't be bothered with my hair. And I'm headed off to the office. It's kind of like weird weather right now because it's been pretty chilly and cloudy and overcast, but it says it's 62 right now, which is cool, but it's gonna get up to 76. So I'm like, I don't think I need a jacket. I'm just going with a long sleeve, which is one of these crop tops I've had for a very long time from Forever 21. It has cutouts in the elbows, but like Thursdays are more chill. There's less people in the office. I don't usually like need to dress up as much, especially because I don't have any important meetings. So yeah, I'm just wearing, that's my egg bite, trousers with this little pink top. I have sausage patty egg bite, quick little bite to have some protein. I've been loving the at-home egg bites. You can get it like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. I feel like most places sell them now. I don't even think I got any footage after I went and got coffee yesterday, but yeah, I was kind of disappointed by that Dunkin' coffee. I feel like I need to try the actual Dunkin' latte to taste the coffee milk, but I just don't like drinking like more milk than coffee, you know? Did I even recap Tuesday? Tuesday was such a crazy, insane day. At work, like I said, we had this big event. There's a lot of moving parts, very busy running around, and then it was over by like early afternoon. And then I got pulled into a last minute meeting. Like I had been told that there was a hold on the calendar a couple weeks before, but got no context about it. With a donor, like an important donor. And then at the last minute, they're like, okay, yeah, the meeting's happening. And I was like, wait, what? So all went well, it was fine, it was good, but like that was so chaotic. Big day. And then I came home and like decompressed for a bit. And the debate was that night, the VP debate, I mean, which went pretty much how I expected it to. It's just so interesting to watch a debate that doesn't have Donald Trump in it because it's such a different tone. Yeah, speaking of, voter registration deadlines are gonna start coming up in October. If you're not registered yet, now's the time. If you need to like change your registration, change your address, if you've moved, whatever the case may be, do it now before you look up and wait till the last minute and then deadlines have passed. I think vote.org is a pretty consistent, hopefully I'm not directing you to the wrong address, but like for all states and everything. If you're in the US, I'm making good time. I don't have any meetings until like afternoon, so I'm not in a rush. 15 minutes away. Have a great Thursday, everyone. Almost the end of the week. This week has gone by super fast. And again, still much that I need to get done. Yesterday was pretty productive though. I had a good meeting in the afternoon, got some errands done, finished my to-do list. So cheers to that. Gonna finish my egg bites and be on my merry way. Okay, quick full body fit check. Let's go. Like 11 something on Friday, and I'm currently click-clacking getting through my work this morning. I really need to like hyper focus on a particular project that I really want to try and finish by the middle of next week. So today I have some time without meetings that I'm focusing on this. Next week it looks like it's gonna be kind of busy. But yeah, it's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. This week has flown by. Like I said, it's been a little bit chaotic, hectic. Not overwhelmingly so, just like in the sense that your schedule's very full and then suddenly you don't know where the time went because you were just running around all the time. But we made it to the end. The end's in sight, at least. We have like another half day. I'm gonna finish up this section that I'm working on and then head down to the gym and get a workout in for my lunch break, and then come up, shower, get back to work for the day. I might go somewhere else, like a coffee shop or something, because it's been a minute since I've gotten out of my apartment to work. And when I need to focus on writing, somehow that just works better for me. And the weather's actually nice today. The sun came out. It's been very cloudy, dreary, drizzly, rainy, like I've said. So I'm very happy that the sun's out, and I think it's here to stay. I think like over the weekend and into next week, it'll be nice sunny weather. Let's see. Okay, actually it says cloudy conditions expected around noon, so it'll be cloudy the rest of the day. Good. But then after that, sun, 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 here it comes. After being out of the office the last couple weeks, I was a little bit nervous and stressed about everything that I would have to do and catch up on. But I think this week I'm feeling a lot better about things, and had some meetings and catching up to be on the same page with people. And I'm feeling better going into what's continuing to be a busy season. So Ready for the weekend though. I do fear that this guy is like looking too droopy, like these edges. So I'm gonna try, but this leaf wasn't there when I got him. So it's like still growing and unraveling, which is promising. But I think I'm gonna move him into this section that actually gets more direct light and then give him a little more water this morning. Okay, back from the gym and freshly showered, and I picked up my Nuuly in the mail, which I'm looking at it and it's definitely fall because I got all black and neutrals. But you know what? I'm not mad about it because all these are really adorable and perfect for what I need this October. I'm kind of bummed with this one because it's too big. I should have known because it's Free People and I got a large, but I'm pretty sure this is just the only size that they had. And it's kind of like falling off my shoulders when I put it on, and it's thicker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more shirt than sweater, but it's definitely like sweater material. But also like the neckline is huge. So I don't know. Might have to play around with this and see like what I can wear under it because it's just like a little too much skin. This is called the Adeline Knit Cardigan from Free People. And like I said, I got a large. I really like this one. I think the gold buttons kind of make it look sort of cheap, but I do like the design of it. I'm a big fan of like white and tan clothing, and this is by Ellen Tracy. This is also a large. This one fits well though, and it's like a nice lightweight sweater, but really soft and cozy. It was new with tags. It's called the Long Sleeve Color Block Cardigan by Ellen Tracy. I was mostly getting things that I could wear to work but also wear casually, so I think this is definitely one of those where like I can wear this to the office, I can wear this on the weekend. This one's definitely for work. I don't know that I would just wear this casually. It's kind of like preppy. This is the Line and Dot Alexis Plaid cardigan. It's kind of thick and warm, so this will definitely be for a cooler day. And then it has these little pearl and silver buttons, which are very classy looking. I didn't realize that it was like shiny metallic threading. I got this with a panel that I'm going to be on in mind in person, so I thought that this would be nice looking, and it's not bad. Not exactly what I pictured, but I got a medium, fits well. This is the check print slip skirt by Dizzy Lizzy, and I got a medium. I'll show you the picture on here. It's a full length maxi skirt. The material is definitely different than I expected. It's really thin, kind of satiny, so I don't know why I thought it was going to be stretchy from the look of it, like cotton, but it is lightweight satin, still flattering though, and not too long. People were saying that it was super long, and I don't think so. And I'm 5'3", but I was wearing it high-waisted when I tried it on. It also comes in brown and white. The BTL crop uniform shirt by Good American, and I got it in a large. It is like this pleather, lightweight collared top, which is fun. I think this is like a nice going out to dinner top, and kind of like a twist on the usual like black. It's like a shacket kind of. And finally, this one's so fun. I had never heard of this brand or seen it, just browsing on Nuuly by myself. My friend Liza recently tried out Nuuly and she made a TikTok unboxing her stuff, and she got this skirt. It's by Waft and Web. No, it's by Warp and Weft. In person, I feel like these two different tones look quite similar, but in the picture, it's like a stark contrast of the dark top and the light skirt. I feel like if they were more contrasted in person, it would look more intentional, but it's like a double-waisted mini skirt, which is really fun, and I do like it. It's very flattering, I think, because they have like another waist. That is my October Nuuly lineup. Again, as usual, you guys will just kind of see me wearing these throughout the month in my vlogs, but that is what we have. I always have a link to try out Nuuly. It's a clothing rental down below. I'm not paid by them, I just love them and pay for it every month because this is my favorite way to get new clothes and not be shopping constantly and just get to send them back and try new ones. So yeah, I'm excited about these. Now that I got these tried on and hung up, I'm gonna get back to work.